No.
Yeah, you're being recorded.
Oh shit, no.
Well, hey, we're trying to get this world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on the show, and I've been slowly hinting him that you've been talking shit about him. So when he comes on, he's gonna think that you've been talking shit about him.
All right.
I'm really excited for him to
Sounds good.
show you what's up. Where's Amy? Amy, oh my gosh.
Hello.
Good to see you.
So good to see you.
It's been so long.
It's been years.
It has been years.
It's been so long. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Our seat over there.
This one?
Yeah. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. This is a really cool spot.
Thanks, we built it by hand.
Really?
Yeah, just this little area right here is
That's
all,
very cool.
me and the crew built it together. It cost $95,000, I think.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, $95,000, and
That's a lot of dollars.
it is. That was just on wiring. I think we got scammed. I think we got scammed. That would be perfect. Okay, let me know when you're recording.
Yes. Let me. Boom.
And you can. I'm not hosting this show anymore.
No, I'm the host.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell me about how was it to play Hikari Zhang in Teen Wolf?
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. First of all, Hikari is, you know, like you feel that fire in me, in her, you know?
Yeah.
And what's cool is like when I do the sword stuff, you know I mean it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're like heavily trained in all that stuff.
Absolutely.
And the sword things.
I spent 6 months before even filming with traditional swordsmen.
I thought you were going to say you just spent 6 months just with a sword, like just kind of reflecting on one sword.
Well, we kind of did that. That was like in the morning. We were just like kind of stare at the sword.
Bond.
Yeah, we bond.
Okay.
And the sword is its own presence.
The sword is its own character, for
Right.
sure. Almost a more important character than Hikari herself.
I would agree. I would agree. And also interacting with the other wolves.
The other wolves.
The other wolves. The pack.
The pack.
As you know.
Yes.
Is, ooh.
I'm not very familiar. So you might have to explain. I don't know anything about Teen Wolf.
Well, here's a quick rundown for anybody who doesn't know what Teen Wolf is about or anything. Teen Wolf is a story of inner conflict at its heart.
Yeah, inside of you there are two wolves.
Right. There's a good wolf and a bad wolf, and depending which one you feed more.
Right, is the wolf that comes out when you turn into a werewolf on the full moon.
Exactly. Thanks for tuning into the show, everyone. That's Wesam's World.
That's it.
I was actually sweating a little bit because I couldn't describe it at all. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm here for.
I will say this, I've seen clips from it and it looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You haven't watched it?
No, but you should know this. Okay, first of all, we haven't seen each other for
many years.
Many years, since 2016 or 17. We've kind of gotten to that year.
Yeah.
I've known your family for a while, actually.
Longer than that, yeah.
Yeah, and your mom was on my previous podcast, Actors Anonymous.
She was?
Yeah.
My mom knows everyone.
She does.
Yeah.
And shout out to your mom and dad. They raised some great kids.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna brag.
Yeah. No, I miss them a lot. They're good people. They're good.
She's
people.
in town right now, so you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she said to tell you hello.
Okay, well, tell her hello back.
I will.
Yeah, because you're New Zealand kind of based.
Yeah, half the time. For me, it depends where the work is. Like if there's a job in New Zealand, that's where I am. If there's a job here, then this is where I am.
Gotcha. So going back to the clips thing, when you said I didn't watch, I rarely watch the whole thing of any kind of movie or anything. I usually watch clips from a lot of things.
Just the highlights.
Yeah, but I have been watching shows in their entirety, like The Sopranos. Toward the end, I'll be honest with you guys, I know I said I watched the series. Toward the end, I was fast forwarding through a lot of it. I know that's bad.
You watch it in 2 times speed.
Not really, because I saw so many clips from the later seasons that I kind of already
you kind
knew.
of piece it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched The Sopranos in probably the worst way possible. Seeing everybody's deaths first, and then I went through.
No.
Yeah.
So you go through not being attached to anyone because you know they're gonna die.
Yeah, but it showcases how much of a good show it is because I was still invested to watch it.
That's good.
Yeah. But I've seen
it's like Hades Town, how like the first song is like, these characters will die. It ends badly, but then they still manage to make you care the whole show and root for them. And you're like, maybe this time it'll be good. And it's not. They always die.
Hades Town? Is that a show?
It's a Broadway show.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of
It's
this.
a musical. It's really good. It's based on the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice.
Yeah.
Do you know the myth?
Yeah.
So it's like where he goes to retrieve her from the underworld, and if he looks back at her, then she has to go stay in the underworld forever. And it's like soul, basically, like soul music the whole time. At the beginning of the show, the very first song, the first line in the show is, it's a sad song, and it's about how like the myth always ends badly. And they keep telling the story in the hopes that someday, you know, it'll end well, because there's always that hope, but it always ends badly because that's how the story goes. It's really interesting. It's a great show.
Sounds like a little bit like a bummer, you know? Like,
It's well, you don't. I mean, you go there to cry. Yes,
okay.
it's very cathartic.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, at least. Yeah.
If you want to cry over sad romance.
I hate that. I don't hate the story, but I hate the part in the story where, spoiler alert, if you haven't known about this Greek story for ages now, if he just would have taken a few more steps.
Yeah, because
coming
they're
out
like
of the
right
underworld.
at the end.
Yeah, and then he gets too excited, and then she gets sucked back into the underworld.
There's a lot of different interpretations of it as well, because I feel like, I think what they do in Hades Town specifically is that they play with the idea that like he thinks maybe she wouldn't follow him, and he has to make sure that she has stuck with him and turns around. But there are versions where like he makes it out of the underworld, and he thinks that she would have made it out already, but he turns around and she hasn't made it out yet. So it was like more of an accident in those versions.
You know what movie you'd like? What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
Oh, well, if you like to cry and you like, you know, afterlife, underworld type of stories that are similar to this, it's right up your alley.
All right, I'll have to check it out.
And if you do watch it, take a picture of yourself crying.
Okay.
Post it.
I'm
tag
not a
me.
big movie crier. I don't know. I don't know.
really?
If
Okay.
I'm not a big crier in general. I cannot
Okay.
cry on cue. I try my best and I can't.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised. You're a
used
really
the-
talented actress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, crying is not in my wheelhouse. I have to use the tear stick, and like, you know, the tear stick you put under your eyes.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. There's a lot of behind the scenes photos on a short film I just did of me with my tear stick, just like smearing it because I can't cry myself.
Whoa. What's in the tear stick?
It smell. I don't know what's in it exactly. It smells a lot like Vaseline.
Okay.
But basically you put it under your eye. It's like a lipstick tube, and you put some under your eye, and then the vapors from it get in your eye and like it's kind of like an onion that like irritates your eye and makes you cry. But it actually really helps because, you know, when you feel the tears forming, it also helps you with the emotion of the scene. So
Yeah.
it's not just like mental, it's also like physiological.
I'm on the brink of crying all the time. So it's pretty easy.
Just tap into it.
Just finding any excuse
Just
to
ready.
cry. You need me to cry for this? No? Okay, that's fine.
Can I just be crying in this scene just like just for me? Just one more take.
They're like, sure.
I just want to cry.
I found out my ability to cry was not through emotional attachment or connection, but from a physical thing. Like I would put
You just,
pressure on my sinuses, like
Interesting.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I can just make myself cry like that.
Yeah, I know there's like actors who can. It's something with like the soft palate, and you just place like your face placement in a certain way that just activates your tear ducts. I don't know how to do that, but
Yeah.
it sounds like a useful skill to have.
Yeah. So what are you good at?
Nothing.
I'm kidding.
Nothing. It's all a fluke.
Well, you're actually good at martial arts.
I'm more good at screen combat, which is like not actual martial arts. I did a little bit of wushu, but most of my training is with like swords, and specifically not killing people with them. So I'm trained in how to look like I know how to use a sword,
Right.
and not actually do any damage.
That's a skill in its own.
It is.
Because if somebody comes to set or a stage and they don't realize that, they need to go through a whole different training
That's
process.
extremely true. It's more dangerous. There's so many people in like my stunt classes and things who do like hit too hard or can't find their like bubble,
Yeah.
and it's way more dangerous to know how to like not know how to not kill someone.
Yeah, of course. I took a lot of stage combat training in college, especially, and that was such a great learning experience. I think if you have a good sense of body awareness, you have a good foundation for it.
Yeah,
And then you can build up on top of that.
Yeah, because I grew up in competitive dance and I was a ballerina and rhythmic gymnastics and everything. So I'm like, I already have the awareness. So I think it came a lot easier to me than people who have like not done that stuff before.
Right.
Which I can acknowledge the advantage that I had. But it's so fun. I think it's a great skill for anyone to have, just to know.
So I did some fight stuff for the first time ever for a TV show the fall before last fall.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize how sore I was the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's a whole different set of muscles.
yeah, and there was a lot of kicking involved, which I hadn't done kicking in a while. And so were you sore at all in some of your... I'm assuming you had fight stuff. Like
I did.
Yeah.
Multiple fight scenes.
Yeah. So did you feel like that afterwards, or did you feel physically like prepared coming into it?
I was actually getting really restless because I was training pretty constantly in New Zealand. And then when I booked Teen Wolf, I had to come back to the US. And all of my friends in New Zealand are stunt people and none of my friends here are. So I hadn't been able to train in like a month and a half when we started doing all the fight scenes. So I just got like really restless and I was like so amped to do the fight scene. So I wasn't sore afterward. It mostly just felt good to be able to like release that energy that I hadn't been able to do in like a month. Yeah. Except there's one scene where I have to like fall on the ground and crawl in gravel and everything, and the next day my hands were all cut up because of the gravel. Not from the falling, just from being in the gravel. That's like the extent of my injuries on set.
Yeah.
And I told that was like my first scene that I shot, and I was like trying to convince the stunt coordinator Chris to let me do the fall myself. So when my hands started getting cut up from the gravel, I was like, went to the first AD and I was like, hey, can you give me a Band-Aid and don't tell the stunt team, because if they know that I've hurt myself, they will not let me keep doing the stunts. Yeah. And he was like, I got you. So
that's good.
Shout out to Ben, who kept my secret.
There you go. Good job, Ben. That's why you need the first AD on your side all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or I don't think he was first AD. He was one of the ADs.
All right.
He was there. First AD was JD.
Just be nice to everybody. Yeah, that's a good.
Get the crew on your side, man.
Yeah. I was surprised. You know what? There's a big shout out to stunt people in general.
Yeah.
I don't think they get enough credit because they're really taking a lot of the damage, especially falling.
Yeah.
Falling is an art in its own. And
Definitely.
to do that constantly, even with padding, oh man.
Mm-hmm. And it's like that you can learn all the correct ways to fall and everything, but if there's like no particular right way to do any one stunt, like you really just have to have such an awareness of your body to know how to not hurt yourself doing whatever they need, which is, I think is why so many people get injured doing it, is because there's no one correct way to fall. So you really just have to figure it out and have the awareness of your body, which is a dangerous job.
Yeah. But it looked like you were having such a great time from all the interviews
so
like I saw of you talking about it, and your cast members look like you guys meshed well and everything. So that's really lucky.
Yeah, it was a really great experience. I feel very lucky.
Yeah. This is like the biggest thing you've done so far, right? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. How old are you now?
I don't want to say publicly.
Oh, that's
There's
fine.
People online trying to figure out how old I am,
Yeah.
and I kind of want to keep it an enigma.
That's totally fine.
They think I'm 17. I'm an adult. I'll say that. They all think I'm 17.
Yeah.
And they think it's weird that I play Dylan Sprayberry's love interest in the movie because he's 24. I'm not 17.
Yeah. I used to say that until my year got leaked, and I just keep telling people I'm timeless whenever they ask for my age.
Eternal. I'm eternal.
Eternal. Yeah.
I've been here since the beginning of time, and I'll be here when the world burns out.
Okay, that is such an intense answer. If somebody said that to me in real life, I'd be like, okay, cool, man, and just walk away and be like, all right.
When the sun goes dark, I will be around.
Oh wow, that's deep.
I will be the reason the sun goes dark.
Now, what's going on here, Amy? You've changed since last.
Was I not like this last time you saw me?
You were very reserved. I mean, but I would see you in the context of being around your entire family.
That's
usually.
true. Well, they don't know that I'm an eternal being with the power to snuff out the sun.
Yeah.
So I couldn't talk about it at the time.
Well, I'm sure your mom is surprised by this news, and your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, whoa. Amy.
They're going to listen to this podcast and be like, hold up.
Yeah. Then they'll leak your real age.
Just to put me back in my place.
There you go. That's how it works usually.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
My parents are going to dox me.
How horrible would that be?
It would be so bad.
Oh
It'd
man,
be a power move though.
that's one of the biggest power moves.
One of the biggest.
Oh,
Sorry, not to interrupt.
no,
My
it's fair.
favorite power move is if a guy takes off his shirt to fight you, you pick up his shirt and put it on.
That's Amy. Amy, that is the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. It's so funny. I'm not laughing because it's so clever. Oh my god,
Ultimate power move.
that's incredible. Holy shit! If I saw that,
I've never gotten the chance to do it, but I always wanted to.
I might. Oh man, dude, that's really fun. And don't you put on his shirt while you still have a shirt on? Yeah,
you put it on over your shirt.
You're like, cool, I got a shirt now. I got your shirt.
And then you just walk away.
Right. Very confused. It's very
Don't
awkward.
even fight him.
Yeah. He's like, I'm shirtless now. Oh man.
Just leave him there.
Oh, dude, that's really funny. You're funny.
Thank you.
What I was gonna say. This is really random. What were we? I don't know what triggered me to say this. Power move. What were we talking about? Doxing or
Doxing.
something like
Yeah.
that. Have you done your prank yet?
No.
To get back at me?
No.
When is it coming?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Are you gonna dox him?
Maybe.
He's upset
No.
because I did something to him a few episodes
I'm not
back.
upset. I'm just getting even. You know, we're
He's
just
so
evening
upset.
the
That's
playing
the most
field.
upset thing to say. That's the most
Just
upset
kidding.
thing.
I'm not upset. I'm just angry. I'm just furious.
Would you like to know what happened?
I would love to know what happened.
Okay. I wanted to play a game with my crew where... What?
I wanted to play a game with my crew.
Yeah. Yeah, with my crew.
Yeah.
Where each person has to really try and sing. Not fake singing, but like really sing.
Okay.
But you have to try not to laugh at them. And I think that's really funny because imagine like people who can't sing really trying to sing. That's
Right.
where it's funny. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Going with this? Especially if
Right.
you're close friends, you
I
make fun
feel
of
like
each other a lot.
one of the flaws in this plan is that you're assuming that none of them can sing.
Well, yeah.
Can they? Can
Yeah.
you?
No.
Okay. Can we
So-
proceed?
I made, I feel, I don't want to say I made, but maybe I'll take,
You chose to go first.
Do what?
You chose to go first.
Yeah. But it's his idea.
I made him sing first Happy Birthday.
Okay.
And it wasn't actually
That's
that.
you can't show vocal range with Happy Birthday, even if someone can sing.
Yeah?
I don't.
Well,
sorry.
what's
Continue.
the best song? What's the best song you think?
I don't think it depends on their voice.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I'm just being pretentious. Continue.
he sang, and then we decided not to sing, so he was the only one who sang Happy Birthday. Like a fool. So
No, that's excellent. That's great.
well,
That's a power move.
the next episode, we had a fan message in saying, "Hey, it's my birthday. Can Peyton sing Happy Birthday for me?" And he had to sing it again.
Well, at first for 10 minutes straight, I was convinced it was a bit. So now there's this actual person out here. For like 10 minutes, I refused to sing Happy Birthday to them because
Yeah.
I was convinced they weren't a real person.
You know what's actually a really funny coincidence? My birthday was this past Wednesday.
Were you the person?
We're,
No.
Okay, now
No.
you got.
That was-
you make a fake profile?
Huh?
You made a fake profile for me to sing
Yeah,
Happy
oh yeah,
Birthday to you?
absolutely. No, my birthday is not in February. It's not.
And so he was very livid and angry and was cursing.
Yeah.
He threw some stuff around the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
Broke so much stuff.
And so I was trying to make it better for him by having Zeke sing the Star Spangled Banner, which I didn't know if you knew this, is also the national anthem.
Yes.
Yeah. That was something we talked about on the show.
You had to explain.
Well, yeah, there was a little bit of a...
I didn't know that. Because I know it as the national anthem, not the Star Spangled Banner. You know?
Yeah.
So did you think the Star Spangled Banner was like a different song?
Yeah.
But you just didn't know it?
Yeah, like I just thought it was like another
A different
patriotic
song that you've never heard.
No, I probably have heard it, but it's just like another patriotic song. You know? I didn't know the national anthem had a title.
The national anthem.
I thought it was just, yeah.
The one.
The of the
only one.
nation.
There's one country, and it is America, and God bless it.
You could see some of the drama that ensued because
Yeah.
then Did we make you sing it?
No.
No.
No, because that's not good enough for me. My revenge is better than that.
Okay.
So I'm holding on to it.
All right.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of anxiety. I thought he was going to quit the show. He was so angry and stuff. And I was like, I just want to make sure you're not quitting the show. And he's like, no. So
I really overhyped it.
You did?
And like I feel bad about it because like I really hyped like it's coming. It's gonna be big and it's gonna affect the show. And everybody got quiet for like 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, wait, no, it's not like no. It is not that bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an and then a knee slap and then it's just gonna be like
Are you gonna
screw you,
you
Peyton.
gonna dox Wesam?
Yeah. The old knee slap doxing Wesam and then Wesam just he got me.
Yeah.
Is that like a segment you do on the show where you dox your guests and
Leaking the old social.
That would be terrible. We would never have any guests if that was the case.
there is the website that told everyone that I'm 17 and now everyone believes it is so funny because they said so much information about me. They're like January 1st birthday, Capricorn, born in 2005, which my birthday, not the year, but my birthday is public information, is not in January. And then they're like, her favorite actor is Russell Crowe and her favorite food is clams. And she has a wonderful family and parents. We don't know who they are, but they're great. We cannot find her Instagram. And it's like the most public information about me is like my Instagram and the members of my family. And they're like, we don't know if she has an Instagram, but we do know she loves clams. So that's all the information that's about me on the internet.
That sounds like a very trusted source.
It is.
Yeah.
So many people have believe it.
Do you have the net worth thing on yours?
Yes, it says I'm worth $500,000.
Yeah. I love those randomized
They just
numbers.
put them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how much you're making per episode
Yes.
or per movie is always fun to like watch.
The one bit was like talking about like my future goals and aspirations, and it was like Amy Workman is going to make a lot of money this year, and this year she hopes to become a millionaire. I'm like, that, I mean, sure. I hope to become a millionaire every year.
Do you feel it's I'm always appreciative of really devoted fans to any project because of the positive impact that it's had on those fans and that they get, really into it. I'm just I'm amazed, I should say, at the edits sometimes people make for you. Have you seen some of these for yourself?
Yes, I've actually spent a lot of time scrolling TikTok earlier this week looking at all the like Hikari Zhang hashtag of all the video edits they've made.
Yeah.
They also make a lot of Vince Mattis is the other new cast member. We
Right.
joined the show at the same time, the movie.
Yeah.
And so they've made a lot of edits of like our friendship, and it's like a bunch of clips of me and Vince, like not even our characters, like me and Vince as friends, and with like a cute little like song, and it's actually really cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Like it's not in a shippy way, so
Right.
I'm totally chill with it. It's actually really nice because it's like a bunch of videos of me having fun with a friend. It's like a little scrapbook, and I didn't even have to make it. So
That's awesome. Yeah, I think
Cute.
those are cool. Like I don't know, they're like little extras for your
Yeah.
projects that you're like, okay, this is cool.
yeah,
I think this is part of the new age of. I think people have been doing that for a while. Just now with the internet, it's much easier to edit.
Yeah.
Much easier to do cool things. Yeah. I didn't know what shipping was for the longest time.
really.
Yeah.
Do
Found
you,
that out.
you know now?
Yeah, a couple years ago, a year ago or so. Yeah, I was like, oh, shipping. Okay.
Yeah, very very common fandom term.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you're not in fandom.
I'm not.
I grew up on Tumblr, so
Oh yeah. Is Tumblr still around?
Tumblr's still kicking.
Okay.
It's a disaster, but it always has been. So that's
Okay.
like what we love about it.
All right, I dig that. You speaking of fandom, you do you still cosplay or do you go to the the conventions?
Yeah.
I call them conventions.
Conventions.
It's the new term.
Yeah. I do. I haven't as much this past.
I hate you.
Are you?
He's making fun of me because I'm old.
You want to go to the convention this week?
Yeah, it sounds so
You
much better.
want to go? Okay.
The
Want to go to the
convention.
cons? You want to go to the con?
Who would you cosplay as?
Well, that's one of my questions. I was
Oh,
going to
okay,
ask
I'm sorry.
Amy.
Hang on.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
it's
I want to save it for Amy because she's the professional here.
Yes.
She's the professional cosplayer.
What's the question?
What would I cosplay as?
You should cosplay as Hikari, I think. I'm wearing pants right now that I wear in the movie that I stole from set. You could borrow them. You could be me. Yeah, that's it. No, the sword is in front. This hand is on the... Yeah, something like that.
Hold on, let me try to do your face in it.
That was uncanny.
No, but
I got spooked for a second.
No, seriously, what would I cosplay as? Because I don't read comic books. I
Okay.
appreciate them, certain characters.
Yeah. You apparently don't watch movies or shows either.
I watch clips.
Do you want to cosplay a character you've seen in a fan edit online?
I don't know. I feel like I would show up. I know it's the whole purpose of it to show
Yeah.
up as the character.
Yeah.
But I feel I would be too in my head about it. I'd be like, I'm the Punisher or I'm Daredevil.
You don't have to be in character though. You just honestly, that's a weird taboo thing to do at conventions. Is like it's a very common with certain anime cosplayers and Deadpool cosplayers is that they act like the character and it makes everyone uncomfortable.
Wait, so you can't act like it? You have to just dress up as it.
I mean, most people dress up as the character for the costume and the confidence boost, but you don't go around like. If you're cosplaying Thanos, you don't go around like murdering all the Avengers cosplayers.
That's something he would want to do. That's the thing. He would go over and pretend like to beat everyone up, and then
What's the point then?
Just be a menace to the convention floor. No, I mean if you have people's consent to like do little bits with them, people do
Right.
that.
I need their consent first.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty controversial topic in the cosplay community. Is
Okay.
don't do that. Don't. Am
Okay.
I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole at the convention.
Yeah. I mean, that's a rule of life, though.
That's a rule of life, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
especially weird in certain crowds.
Okay, but wait a minute here. Sorry, because I haven't been to one.
Of
and
course.
I think they're really cool to observe. I've
Yeah.
seen them on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, some of these people spend thousands of dollars on their costume
Yeah.
and their outfits, and I'm just, I don't know if it's something I just never have tried. Maybe I'd be like, oh, okay, this is what it's like. I'm dressed up
Yeah.
as.
I
don't
mean,
know what I would dress up as. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't know, like, what I would want to invest. That
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What give me some
I feel like
options here.
I feel like it depends what you're into. Like I cosplay a lot of video game characters and like book characters.
Okay.
I like book characters because there's not like with like comics, there's like a canon design for them. Whereas with book characters, it's just like you can kind of interpret whatever it says in the pages.
Right.
So you can kind of be a little more free and creative with it.
Okay.
I don't know how much you read.
Read every day.
Can you read?
Amy. Wow, you've changed. Wow. This is not the same Amy. Karen, Amy has changed. Get her out of Hollywood.
Please come pick her up.
I actually might text Karen that. Please come pick her up. Amy's changed. She's a menace. She made our intern cry.
I'm not the one who wants to go to a convention and beat up the Iron Man cosplayers.
I mean, that sounds like that's Thanos. Thanos?
Wow.
Thanos.
Wait, Thanos is the company that is being.
Wait, is there a company called Thanos?
Yeah, it's the one that's that chick got in trouble for misleading the investors.
Oh.
Oh.
But it's Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't think I'm also large enough for Thanos.
It doesn't matter. You can bulk up, like costume-wise. Like you can do like some padding and stuff.
That is
That's
like
the
a
art
thing.
of it.
People put a lot of work into like muscle suits and making that look
Really?
I mean, it's a
authentic.
giant purple dude as well. Like
You're not purple.
What do you think I should cosplay as? Any
Wolverine.
Oh, sorry, I had say it again.
You could
Wolverine.
Wolverine?
You could be Wolverine.
Is it
Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Daredevil is a fun one. Daredevil cosplayers have a good time.
When we went around saying like, what superhero would you want to play? Who did you say?
Superhero?
Yeah, you went around and said like, if we were to play like a superhero, who would we do? And we all answered. Who did you
I
answer?
think a Punisher, maybe, or Daredevil.
There you go.
There you go. I feel like you
Doesn't
could also.
that sound like fun?
I feel like maybe my confidence is so low showing up. I'd be like, I'm a Punisher.
You act on TV, but you're scared to go to a convention as a character.
You know what? Yeah.
Sometimes that is more intimidating.
That
Honestly.
is insane.
There's
to
a lot
hear.
of people.
I feel
Yeah.
like I would just be like, yeah, this isn't that
I'm not
great.
making fun of you, but you see the confusion here, right? There's dressing up at a convention, then there's TV in front of millions of people all the time, acting in
Honestly,
front of set.
I will say, This past year, I went to New York Comic Con to be on the Teen Wolf panel, and the next day, I went just for fun as a cosplayer cosplaying Silk from the Marvel Comics, and the second day was way more anxiety. So there's something to be said for that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Why was there anxiety?
Honestly, I think it's just like being an actor at Comic-Con. They kind of just tell you where to go, and it's all kind of taken care of, and your job is to just go talk about your job.
Right.
And as a cosplayer, you're just there. You just kind of do whatever you want. You can choose if you want to go to the panels or stay on the convention floor. And then there's people everywhere making like TikToks and taking photos, and it's just, and especially if you're like a professional cosplayer, then you like have to take the photos for your, you know, your social medias, and then you have to like meet up with the people that you know from online, and it's just a lot more to do, and you have too much freedom.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm more comfortable on set. Like,
Yeah.
because
It's a very different environment.
yeah, I feel like it would just be. Yeah, I feel like I would just be like, I can't do this. Maybe the ones where they maybe if I hide my face, I would feel more comfortable.
Like Daredevil.
But it gets so hot and underneath there. I feel like I guess everybody's like sweating. Is everybody sweating at these things? It
Yes.
feels like it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and a lot of them don't wear deodorant.
It gets stinky.
Yeah.
It gets very stinky.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, genuinely, because there's like thousands of people crammed into these rooms. It's a lot.
Wow. Well, okay. We know what you would cosplay as. What'd you do? Silk.
I did cosplay, so I have a lot of cosplay.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Peyton?
Recently, I did cosplay as Dwight from Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Because my wife did Jill. But the next time we go to a convention, I want to do Jinx from League of Legends.
Oh,
Okay.
Jinx! I want to cosplay Caitlyn.
And then my wife wants to do Vi. We
That's
want to,
so
yeah.
cute.
Do you use mods for League of Legends too?
I don't play League of Legends. Though.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the thing.
Just
I'm a
for
fake
the
fan who only
Arcane-
loved
yeah.
Arcane. Arcane was so good.
Honestly, from what I didn't play League of Legends either, but
Yeah.
Arcane was really solid. And all the people who do play League of Legends that I've talked to have been like, "Don't play
Yeah,
it.
they say
just
don't play
just
it."
enjoy Arcane
Yeah.
and don't play the game."
I played one round and went nah
No.
and deleted it. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
Arcane is nuts.
And the
Yes.
community, from what I've heard, is
Not
not
great.
the best community.
No.
Not great. Yeah. Who do you like playing in League of Legends?
Oh man, Arcane's great. I like
Sam's more of an Overwatch guy.
Actually, I just started playing Overwatch.
Overwatch is fun.
It's
I
so
enjoy
fun.
it.
Yeah, I actually got into it because of Peyton and me and my brothers, and we all play together. So
Who do you play?
I like playing as the Soldier 72,
76.
76.
You could cosplay him.
You could.
There are some great Overwatch cosplayers out there.
I feel like it's a lot of equipment that I'd have to buy.
I mean, his is pretty simple. It's
Just
like the
got a
jacket, and the
jacket,
glasses.
Belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot as the robot though.
Bastion?
Bastion.
Yes.
Cosplay Bastion.
I've seen some Bastion cosplays. They're pretty cool. There you go.
It's good.
I don't like the face you made, Zeke.
Wait.
I didn't make a face.
I feel like you weren't supportive enough.
No, I was supporting.
Come on, man.
Tell him he'd make a good Bastion.
He would make a great Bastion.
Okay,
I don't
that's
even
what
know
I'm talking
that
about.
is, but
All right. What would you cosplay as?
I don't know, man. I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for that.
Musician.
Okay.
I'd be Jack Black from School of Rock.
Oh, that'd be good.
That would
That's a
actually
fun
be
one.
so
Yeah, that'd be
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great choice.
Alex?
I would do Kerrigan from the Green Rider series, which is the best book series ever.
Okay.
Book cosplay.
All right. How are we on time?
We got 25 more minutes
Okay.
before we're done with Adobe.
Great. So, Amy, sometimes we like to watch videos on
Okay.
this show, and I've compiled a few for you, and one of them we might not, depending on how well you do with injuries.
Okay.
How are you with
I
injuries?
think I'm okay with injuries,
Yeah?
but I'm kind of worried now that you're asking.
Okay, I gotta
How-
ask because we've made mistakes in the past with some of our guests.
Oh, no.
In some of the videos we've shown, and it's kind of the mood shifted a little bit.
See,
so-
I can say I'm fine with it, but the
Okay.
fact that you have to ask makes me nervous for just how bad this is gonna get.
it builds up easy, and so this first one I've brought up for you is, I feel like we both can relate because we've done kicking before,
Right.
and
We've done the kicking.
we've done the kicking in the martial arts,
Yeah.
and sometimes we miss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, Zeke, whenever you're ready.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
For sure.
He kicked the wood.
The fence? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
My gosh. I remember one time I hit somebody's elbow on the top of my foot, and just this little, like, golf
Just like
ball just welted
welt.
up. Yeah.
Oof.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
The top of your foot is a rough place to hit.
Have you ever hit your shin on something?
Yes.
You know what
Brutal.
happened? You know what happened once to me?
What happened?
I had my foot out of my door, and I was getting something out of the car seat, and then a gust of wind comes and slams the car door on my shin.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, there's the little divot in my shin.
Oh my gosh.
Afterward. No
You
joke.
just like dented your leg.
You feel like crying immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Immediately.
I did when I was in Prague with a friend one time, and I had like jumped up on this little wall. It was like 2 feet tall. It was like a tiny little wall.
Yeah.
And I jumped down, and my friend was like, "Oh no, go back up on the wall. I'll take some pictures."
Yeah.
And so I go to jump up on the wall, and I'd go to hop instead of step, and so my foot slipped when I tried to jump back up on the wall, and I landed on both of my shins on the corner of like the edge of the wall. And I was like, it's fine, it'll bruise a little.
Right.
And I went to change at the end of the day, and like my jeans were like soaked through with blood because it had like skinned through the jean. It had like skinned up my shins.
Awesome.
It was metal. I like having little like bruises and scars and stuff.
Yeah?
I do because
Try jujitsu. Because my body looks like mini supernovas just all over it with all the bruises I have.
Heck yeah.
No, seriously, you should try Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been into it now for a little bit, and it's awesome.
I'm sure.
Okay. So, I love it when people get scared and scream. That's just something I love.
That's just something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
So real.
That was like primal fear.
Oh.
Like the most pure form of terror.
You like scaring people?
I enjoy a good prank. Scaring people is not my specialty, but I respect that someone is able to.
Oh, man. I love it so much. The fear in people's eyes, like that real fear that he had.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me so happy on the inside. It's crazy. I gotta tell you. Oh, I haven't told this story.
Oh.
It's the time I scared somebody the best in my life. You guys want to hear about it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my uncles had gotten this scary mask, and they were going around scaring my little cousins and me around my grandparents' house. And then I stole the mask at some point, and the uncle who was going around scaring people wanted to take a shower. I heard him talking about this. So I take the mask, I hide in the shower, and he's taking forever to go in there because then he starts talking to one of my other uncles and and I'm just in there. I'm getting so giddy that I have to pee so bad, and I'm starting to think about how bad I'm gonna scare him, and I start like having to pee, like really pee, and I'm like giggling and I'm trying to hold it in. Oh my god. I'm at that verge where it's painful to move.
Yes.
You know, you're holding in the pee so much.
Yeah.
So finally he comes into the bathroom and he starts taking off his clothes, right? He's like at his
Let him take off his clothes.
he's at his underwear and I can't hold it anymore. I was trying to wait till he was completely naked and too vulnerable, right? I can't hold it anymore. So he has his underwear on and I finally come out and I go "Rah!" with this scary mask, and oh my gosh, the most high-pitched scream ever. He's like "Ah!" and he does this with his hands. I lose it. I pee in my pants as I'm laughing so hard. It's like a mess in there, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Your ultimate prank involves you peeing your pants.
Yeah, because I was laughing so hard and he was just petrified. And then afterwards he wasn't upset and he wasn't laughing. He was just like, "You got me so good."
He was genuinely so scared that he couldn't recover.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
That's incredible. I love that you were so committed to the bit that you were like, I will pee my pants before I let this prank die.
Yeah, it was worth it. 100%.
How old were you?
Middle school. Yeah.
I
school.
was imagining like 7.
No, middle
Same.
school.
Fully
Yeah.
middle school.
Middle
Like
school.
a 7-year-old.
No. Let's keep it going. Wait. Oh, great. Before we get into this, I like situations where people panic too. Like people feel that panic of think life is okay, and then that sudden shift to, oh my God, this might be the end kind of thing, but they're okay. They're okay. Everybody's okay in this.
Right.
But that sudden shift of life, I love that because that feels real. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I get what you're very actor right now.
What?
You're very actor.
Very actor. What do you mean?
Very actor. This is just such an actor take on this.
What do you mean?
It's just a very actor thing to watch a prank video and be like, that's humanity.
Yes. Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to describe myself so people don't think I'm a psycho and just like seeing people in pain.
I mean, you have not done a good job at making people like not think that. I just want to let you know.
I'm aware, and I'm trying my best to...
I don't know if there is a way around
It's not
this.
the pain. It's... Okay, let's just keep watching.
Okay.
Whatever.
Let's watch someone panic.
Is there no audio? For
Nope,
this
no
one?
audio. And...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man, he's... Oh. It goes on for so long.
Oh, my God. Sorry. No, you're good.
Oh, my gosh. Knowing that he was just everything was just getting tighter and tighter around him, and the
He did the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're stuck spinning. You're not because when his legs were out, right? And then he brings them in. That's what makes you spin faster. That gives you more momentum. And so he did the like
I think he was just panicked. He probably doesn't even.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
Speaking of superheroes.
Oh no. Whoa!
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Professional.
This is why you need stunt guys
Yes, to do that.
to do the
To
kind
land
of stuff.
on each other.
Yeah, I mean, he landed right on top of him.
Directly. I like that he saw him not stick the landing and was like, my turn.
Right. He committed. I mean,
He committed.
okay,
For
we
sure.
might.
We Sam is what I think going to happen in this.
Yeah.
I
so,
can't show that
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
I know you can't. That's why I'm gonna ask.
You can blur it.
Yeah, I'm just not even gonna show the TV screen.
What?
Do you? No, I don't think
This
we
is the one where people get injured, isn't it?
Yeah. We could skip this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll skip this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll skip this one.
Yeah.
We'll skip it. We'll skip this
I
one.
know exactly what's gonna happen.
What,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
Since we're not watching
I think
it.
they're going to break the person's arm in an arm wrestling
Oh my goodness.
competition.
Yeah.
If
Is
I'm
that
not
what happens?
Do you
mistaken.
want to watch it?
No.
I don't think I do.
no,
I just
no,
want
no.
It's
to.
brutal.
I just want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, don't watch it. Don't.
I'm not.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just
So, as you know, Teen Wolf deals with the alphas,
Yes.
the wolf packs, right?
There are wolves in the Teen Wolf.
Right. So, I think you should know that you're in the midst of our own
Oh.
pack right here.
Are you the alpha?
I think the sign says it all. And
This isn't Alex's world.
no, it's not. It's not Peyton's world. Sometimes Zeke thinks it's Zeke's world every now and then, but we gotta put him back in his place. But the reason why is because we saw this awesome video of. Have you
Oh
seen
my
this?
gosh. Maybe. Is this from that song from the Zombies movie?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Iconic. Yes.
We liked how much fun they were having as a family, and I think Zeke was the one who showed us this video. Show us, and what we found out was deep down inside Zeke wanted to have his own pack, and so we came together as a pack to have our own stuff we do, and
Right.
we wanted to welcome you as an honorary member of the pack for today.
Thank you so much.
And I think we should start off with the
The old classic.
old classic.
You want to start us off, or
What?
Wait, so excited you started the video.
Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. I got ahead of myself there. My bad.
That's okay.
She's never coming back.
No, of course not.
This This is actually happens in the Teen Wolf movie. Is they all sit around a table and they all do that for 10 minutes straight, and that's why so many scenes had to get cut from the movie, is because we needed time for the wolf pack sequence.
I understand completely.
You gotta make time.
You gotta make time. So yeah, that's our own little wolf pack thing we do. I do want to try to take some stuff from the Teen Wolf thing if the pack is up for it. The thing they do with the teeth, like how do you? That's not. Some of it is CGI or is that like
when they turn into wolves?
Well, the teeth stuff specifically.
They have prosthetic teeth.
Okay, prosthetics. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I actually remember one day on set, Dylan Sprayberry, they went to give him his teeth, and they gave him someone else's teeth. So he put them in his mouth, and they didn't fit, and then they realized it was someone else's teeth.
That's cool.
Which was an easily solvable problem, because then they gave him the correct teeth. But at that point, once you've had someone else's teeth in your mouth, there's no going back.
That is the weirdest thing to say out loud. Yeah, but no, it's true.
I think I might be the first person to ever say that sentence.
Maybe in this room.
I hope so.
In this room for sure. But did you get fake teeth?
I'm not a werewolf. I'm a kitsune, so I don't get any. I don't like transform, which is sad for me. But
right.
But I do have the kitsune power, so I'll take it.
Okay, because I like the thing where they do this like
they're like.
Yeah, that's something I would have to practice beforehand.
Do they like snarl? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we start doing that?
I would need to see kind of a visual because I'm still trying to wrap my head around what you're talking about.
Zeke, can you give us an example?
No.
Okay. Damn. All right. Maybe something like this, like.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty similar to what Hecklin does. They all have their different ones. Like all the different Teen Wolves have their different versions of the roar. I love that.
Yeah. I love that it's specific to every character.
Yeah.
Did you work with Ian Bowen?
Yeah.
Okay. He was on my previous podcast. We actually share the same agent, and he was such a nice guy when I had him on the previous podcast.
He's great. He's very charismatic.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely. Oh, he has the Riz.
He has the Riz.
It's short for charismatic. That's what I learned recently.
Yes. Yeah.
See, you didn't even know that, Peyton.
No, I had no idea what you were
you can't make fun of me for that.
Like saying someone, it's like saying someone has game.
What?
Yeah, don't make fun of me for that, man.
I promise I won't.
Zeke's shaking his head.
Did you know what that meant?
Yeah, it's a Gen Z term.
It
and
is.
He's like trying to.
It's like game.
Trying to be cool.
Oh, okay.
The Riz.
Next time I see Ian, I'm gonna be like, Wesam says you have the Riz.
And then he'll be like, don't talk to him.
He'll be like, don't mention my name.
He's terrible. No, I'm kidding. No, he was saying that about me. No, Ian was great when and he's working on, I think, what is it, Yellowstone still?
Yeah. He's pretty busy right now, it seems.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. So yeah, we that's basically all the videos. I'm glad.
Great.
You know.
Wait, what was
we
this
didn't even
one?
watch this one.
Yeah, have you not seen it?
I don't know if I've seen this one specifically.
Okay, we gotta talk while we're saying it so we don't get
Oh, is it playing? What if I just?
Oh, is it playing the copyrighted music?
Yeah. And so
is that the like I'm the alpha, I'm the lead? That's
yeah. And then they all get together and
they do the running thing.
You know what? We got to do it.
Let's watch it.
You gotta do it.
We can.
Yeah. We can do it with them.
Okay.
We'll do it with them.
We'll do it with them.
All right.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
How does it?
So they're
Oh,
wolves, we own
yeah, there we go. We nailed it.
That was excellent. Best experience.
Can you imagine somebody skipping the YouTube video to just this part? They're like, whoa.
I think we should just take this out of context and say like leaks from the Teen Wolf movie coming out.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Actual
deleted.
footage.
Yeah,
deleted scene.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think the directors, the producers would love that.
Yeah.
They'll fall for it too. They'll be like, holy shit.
When we were filming Teen Wolf, I was like making TikToks with some of the clips I got behind the scenes, and I should have done this. I should have gotten some of the cast to do that whole thing with me, because that would have been so funny.
It would have been great. Well, welcome. You're an honorary member of our wolf pack.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah. What's the name? Do we have a name for our wolf pack?
Do we have a name for that?
I don't think we
Have
do.
we ever? We've never come. That's something we got brainstorm.
Yeah. The wolf pack.
Wow. I love it.
Just like we have the nation.
The national anthem.
national
This is
anthem.
Right.
the wolf pack.
The only one. that matters.
Would you like to, if you would like to hear our intern Zeke sing the national anthem,
Yes, please.
if that's up to your thing or anything.
No.
But if not, that's Zeke. No,
I'm gonna walk out of the
Say
studio
no to
right
the
now.
guest?
Dude, come on, man. She's only here for today.
She's our guest.
I don't.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know what? I know you don't know this about Zeke, but he's
Right.
actually a super talented musician, an artist, and singer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
No, he's actually
being
super
serious.
talented. Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to sing. Like I'm just
Extremely fair.
Yeah.
His talents would be wasted on us. He has more important people to sing for.
Right.
no.
Better songs than the national
Yeah,
anthem.
he has his other wolf packs that he sings to all the time for, but he
No.
doesn't want to sing to our wolf pack.
No.
He's the party bard.
The party what?
The party bard. You know, like D&D.
Wesam, you would kill it in D&D.
You would love Dungeons and Dragons.
You would be such a fun person to play Dungeons and
Absolutely.
Dragons with.
You guys should play Dungeons and Dragons.
I've said that. I suggested it
No,
in
you
our
didn't.
group chat. I did, and I'll pull it up.
No, you didn't.
I did. I pulled.
Dude, whatever.
I suggested
Zeke, I
it.
don't recall, dude.
Dude,
why are
I'll
you crying?
I'll find it right now. I literally said that we should have our own D&D game. It looks fun.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
If you were to just hear the audio, no, I'm not crying.
Do you want me to find the text?
Yeah,
message?
please find it.
All right, you guys keep talking. I'll dig through.
It's you would enjoy it a lot.
So why is it like you just pretend?
Do you know anything about D&D?
Yeah, I feel like there's a what they call a dungeon master, correct? And he's in charge of the story, or she is in charge of the story, and they tell people like this is the playing map. No.
You kind of have,
Always.
like, I mean, like, I think he's talking about like just having like kind of
The
like
battle map and
the board,
world.
however you do it. Like I do it over Zoom, so we have Google Jamboard.
Yeah.
If you know what that is, just to draw it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically, have you played like Skyrim? Like like RPGs though? So it's basically like an RPG, except the dungeon master is the world and all the NPCs. And so the character, you basically say what you want to do. You're like, I want to go into town, I want to look for a tavern, or I go up to the barkeep and I say this, and you role play as your character, and then the dice are for like how good you are at things. So
okay.
if you're like, I want to punch this person, you roll the d20, and the higher the number is, the more likely you are to land a punch.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously you've got stats that like give you different skills, so like intelligence and charisma and strength and all that. Different characters are better at different things, but
So
you're always rolling the d20 to see how good you are at it, basically.
Okay. What's the D20?
It's a
Dice?
20-sided die.
Copy. And can I just be a menace?
You can.
Okay.
That's why I think you'd like it so much.
Yeah.
It's just a sandbox.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so many experimental ways to like approach and everything. I think you
Literally.
would be very creative and like make very unique decisions.
Yeah, and new players tend to be the most creative because they have no like idea of like this is how the game works and this is how this spell works, and so they have the most like new ideas of like different ways to use things in the game.
Gotcha.
I feel like you would enjoy it a lot.
Cool.
I have something to say.
Just 1 second.
Anyway,
So no, go ahead.
October 12th, 2022. Guys, I think we should start a D&D campaign. I've never played before, and it looks fun, and we could discuss our adventures on the producer sessions.
true.
Did
That's-
anyone reply to that?
Just a ha-ha.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Both you and Alex.
So Wesam
I
just
love
didn't even
Wesam didn't even
acknowledge.
say anything.
And you didn't respond.
Oh, no,
back.
no. Wesam said, great idea. I'm down to do this.
Okay.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
don't remember. I honestly didn't remember.
All right.
They're making a movie, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah.
Looks like a fun time.
Oh, it's with Reggae.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae's in it, and so is Chris
Pine.
Pine. Yeah. I saw Chris Pine in a play downtown, and he played like it was a dark comedy, an Irish dark comedy. He played like an assassin, and it was incredible.
Ooh,
So if you ever get a chance to see Chris Pine in theater, do it.
will do.
Our time has come to an end, Amy.
Are you gonna kill me?
That's all the time we have on Adobe Radio. The show continues on. Find out if I'm
Wait,
going to kill Amy
wait,
or not.
wait,
Make
wait.
sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch Teen Wolf the movie. Might be her last project, or who knows? We don't know. So
Please
tune
watch
in.
Teen Wolf. My legacy lives on.
Bye. So the show is continuing on for people who are watching on YouTube.
Great.
No, this was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed this.
I did too. I'm glad you're doing great. Can't wait to see your next project. You just shot a pilot in New Zealand, correct?
Yes, it's called Asian 8, and I believe it's coming out sometime in March.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I was in Asian 7. They didn't
yeah?
pick that up.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, this one's an all-girls one, so
That's probably why.
that's probably why.
It's much better.
Objectively. Just
Yeah.
we just know
I know.
in your heart.
In my heart. Yeah.
Well, if they pick this one up and they don't want me to be in the rest of the show, then you can play my character.
That would be so
It'd be really
detrimental to my career. Playing. Oh my god. Can you imagine the hate I would get?
good. Oh boy.
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
It would be a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be wild. I feel like you could handle it. Just through your love for the role.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
In your memory, I would handle it. I'm like,
Because you're gonna kill me. Yeah, because I'm gonna die in 5 minutes. He's gonna kill me and then take all my roles.
that would be so absurd. I would never do
It'd
that.
be really funny though if you just, I just go missing and then you just suddenly have all the jobs that I had lined up.
That would give me a chuckle. I think a
Yeah.
little bit. I think your parents would be upset.
Give you a little giggle.
Yeah. No, seriously. Thanks for coming on. I'm so glad you're doing well.
Thank you for having me.
Paramount Plus, if people want to watch it.
Yes, Paramount Plus, Teen Wolf the movie, and the entire Teen Wolf show is on there as well.
Awesome. So dive in. I think it's 36 seasons,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I think it's 6 seasons, but some of them are like split into like 3A and 3B, so it's kind of more like 7 or 8. But
Gotcha. Okay. Fair. That was an MTV show. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
it still is. It's just like under a different umbrella now, as I understand it. We got like Viacom, MTV, and Paramount are all kind of involved.
Yeah. So many companies are doing
many.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm burping. Amy Workman is your Instagram handle, right?
it's Amy Workman.
It's Amy Workman.
Yeah.
At It's Amy Workman.
Yes.
Okay.
It confuses people a lot
No, I
because
just
I'll be
wanna
like,
make sure.
"It's Amy Workman," and they're like, "Oh, Amy Workman." I'm like, "No, it's," and they're like, "So your Instagram is Amy Workman?" No, it's part of the.
Yeah. Who took the first? Did you ever message Amy Workman and be
I
like,
should have, right?
Yeah.
And Instagram refuses to verify me. They verified
What?
Vince before we even shot the movie. And they've like the Teen Wolf socials team has been submitting me for verification every month for an entire year now. And Instagram is like, no, she's not important enough. We don't want to verify her.
You're still not verified?
I'm not verified. And it's really weird because like I like to comment on my cast members' photos like as a fan, like just as a joke. Like I'll comment on my friends' posts and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan, please notice me," as a joke. But because I'm not verified, everyone thinks I'm being serious and actually am like a fan trying to get their attention. And I'm like, I need to be verified solely so I can make these jokes.
We'll talk afterwards. We'll
Okay.
talk. I think I could get you verified fairly quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I know somebody who can help you out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely ask you about that.
Ever heard of Mark Zuckerberg? I couldn't even do it. That's such a stupid joke. How shocked would you be if you get like an Instagram message from Mark
From Mark Zuckerberg?
He's like, "Hey, just got you verified. Enjoy it."
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to respond. I might ignore it just out of anxiety.
Just send him the emoji, the 2 hands like this, the emoji,
Yeah.
like just those.
This one?
Yeah. I send that one a lot. The hands together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, but I should. It's very powerful. It's very expressive.
It is.
What's your most used emoji, do you think?
I think it's that one.
Is it?
Yeah. That's why. Let me see. It starts by you typing something, right?
Yeah.
You just pull up emojis.
Yeah, if you
it's
just
on
go
the
to
left.
your emojis, it'll say like
The top left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the hand wave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine
the
is
hands up or the praying.
It's the praying. It's the praying one, and then
Yeah.
the hand waving.
nice.
Yeah. And then
Mine is basic. It's the crying, laughing one, which is boring.
Is it the crying, laughing one where the face is straight, or the crooked one?
No,
where
not the
it's kinda-
crooked one.
Oh, okay.
The crooked one has some feral energy that I don't vibe with. It's not. The crooked one has very millennial vibes.
wait, are you not a millennial?
I'm on the cusp. I'm like right between Gen Z and millennial.
Like what year were you born?
I'm not gonna tell.
I know. So close.
Oh, almost.
So close.
Wait, Sam's trying to dox me.
No, seriously. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Peyton, play us out. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. It was awesome. Amy was great. Peyton and Zeke were splendid. Alex, thumbs up. Watch Teen Wolf movie. Always remember, listen, think, talk. Bye guys.